Man, if your chicken breast ain't looking like this, if they're not as juicy as this, if they're not as delicious as this, you guys got to stay tuned. Right, Chef John?
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look, oh, my gosh. All that moisture. All that juice.
Oh, man.
Good Lord. Hey, what day is it?
It's Friday.
You know what that means?
Let's crack them. Yes, sir.
Shoot, yeah.
Shoot, yeah.
Sorry, John. I got a little something on you there.
It's okay. It happens. Steve Austin over here.
What's up? Happy Friday,
Cheers.
everybody.
Happy Friday to you guys.
Man, that chicken looked absolutely delicious, didn't it, John?
It really did, Jody. I think we went all out. You know, I'm not a huge fan of the old dry, lame, no fat in it chicken breast.
That's right, everybody. We're doing chicken breast today. Chef John has already expressed his attitude towards chicken breast.
I don't like chicken breast.
I've had me personally.
Yes.
I've had a lot of emails, a lot of direct messages. So shout out to everybody who sent me an email or direct message via social media. Yeah. A lot of folks wondering how we cook our chicken breast and what we do to amplify them.
Well, shout out to all you guys that are eating chicken breast out there.
Yeah, why in the but first question is, why in the world are you eating chicken breast?
Yeah.
If you have 8, 9, 10 different situations of the chicken to choose from.
Yeah.
I mean, the breast, I mean,
come on.
I'm a breast man.
Yeah, we know you are.
You know.
I'm legs and thighs.
But you're a tail man.
Yeah, I'm a legs and thighs man.
You know,
for sure.
No, I was talking about in life. I wasn't talking about chicken.
Oh, I'm talking about life.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about life too.
Legs and thighs. Legs and thighs.
But when we're talking about chicken, ladies and gentlemen, we like to go with the dark meat.
Yeah, why not? You could get it boneless, you can get it skinless, and it's going to taste a million times better than the old chicken breast.
Yeah, the dark meat is going to have more blood vessels. Chef John was talking about that yesterday.
You know that.
The dark meat is going to be the muscles that the chicken or animal actually use.
Yeah.
And the most amount of blood is going to those muscles. So again, they're going to have a little bit more fat in them too.
Yes, sir.
Because all of that blood going to them. They're going to have more oxygen.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be more delicious. A little bit more forgiving.
Oh, definitely. Way more forgiving than your chicken breasts, which have a tendency, if you cook them on either a charcoal or a gas grill, to just dry out, Jody.
Absolutely.
Because you can't really maintain that temperature correctly to cook it to the proper.
That's right. And that charcoal and that gas is not adding moisture into that cooking environment.
No, sir.
With the wood pellets, you guys know, there's about 10% of moisture in those wood pellets, and that moisture is, being expunged into the chamber, adding some delicious moisture to your food. So just think about that next time you're going to choose what grill you're using. We definitely recommend using that pellet grill.
But guys, before we go any further, we're going to need you guys to do us a favor.
Thank you.
We're going to give you 3 seconds to do it.
That's all it takes.
3, 2, 1, smash it!
And for those of you who don't know, that means smash the share button.
Yeah, for all you new people out there.
Share this all over the internet, because Facebook sure isn't sharing this all over the internet. Now, are we also simulcasting on YouTube, Tyler, today?
Hey,
Shout out to all of our YouTube people. We love y'all.
We do.
We do have an announcement for the YouTubes. Some folks notice that we only choose from the Facebook people.
It's easier.
Okay, we only choose from the Facebook people when we spin that wheel of Rectech and we give something away. So,
right. Today's going to be different.
Next week, we'll be adding the YouTube people into that and picking from both groups instead of just the Facebook.
Absolutely love it. But we have a winner to announce at the end of the show, and it's going to be one of the new.
Well, heck, we've got a winner to announce right now.
Are you going to do it right now?
Yeah, if I can get my phone.
Okay.
And what did we spun it last week and
you landed on an new RTB 380X
oh
Bullseye.
Gosh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're giving away an RTB 380X Bullseye. And that's another reason to watch the show.
That's right.
Longer than 30 seconds. Watch it all the way through, because you never know.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to go here to my giveaways tab. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, this person did everything we asked them to do. They liked the video, they shared the video, and then they asked a question down below. Okay, we're going to answer that question. That question was, what is the best temperature to cook burgers? Very good question.
That is a very good question.
Now, co-founder Ray Carnes
right.
loves 450 degrees. It takes about 20 minutes. I'm cooking my burgers on the Bullseye.
Okay.
And I'm going about 550.
Ooh.
on the flat side of the sear kit. That's my perfect burger. 550 degrees on the flat side of the sear kit. That is the best way that I like to cook my burger, John.
I'm a 1250 guy, so I'm putting my sear kit raised side up so I can get some of those char marks on there. I'm doing it at 500 degrees. That's going to take about 15 minutes. It's going to be absolutely perfect. Tyler, you got a question?
No, he was just waving at the folks.
Oh, he's just waving.
You know, the Skywalk. They can see it right there. That's the entrance
Hey,
of
guys.
RecTech.
Okay.
No other grill store has a sky bridge.
No, we're the only
It's
ones.
like Disneyland.
We're the only ones.
All right, so the winner of that RTB 380 Bullseye Deluxe is none other than, there's 3 names.
Oh.
Kristen Poslow. Congratulations.
Hey,
Kristen
congratulations, Kristen.
Lovely lady.
Yeah.
You got to DM the RecTech Facebook page. We will get your information. We will make sure that we get that brand new RTB 380 Bullseye X Deluxe headed that way.
I love it.
All right.
All right, let's get into it.
Well, yeah, I got to go ahead and take mine off because the way I'm doing mine is a little bit different from the way you're doing yours. Get on here, Sherpa. Look at this beautiful chicken. Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers.
All right, look at this beauty. I mean, guys, look at that. You can see the moisture just leaching through. Now, I cooked these chicken breasts at 350 degrees, and they've been on there for about 35 to 40 minutes, okay? Again, you're looking for an internal temperature of about 165 degrees when you pull that off normally, Chef John.
Yes, sir.
Me, with my chicken, I like to pull it off at about 155, 160 degrees.
Why is that?
Well, because when we take it off, it's going to carry over cook. Continue to cook while we let it rest, okay? We take this off. This is about 150 because again, I'm going to be adding stuff on top of it.
Right.
Okay. So come on over here, Sherpa. What we're going to be doing in this pan, I cooked my bacon in this cast iron skillet on the RTB 380X Deluxe. I left some of that delicious bacon grease down there. Now we're going to add some veggies. We're going to add some bell peppers, some onions, a little bit of jalapenos for that spice in your life, and some mush, okay? And we're just going to let that all cook down and get nice and soft, get to know that bacon grease, and then this is what we're going to be putting and smothering on top of our chicken. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Again, we let that sear kit heat up on the inside of this grill. We were cooking that chicken at about 350 degrees. Since I took the chicken off, I'm now going to turn this grill up to full, and because we're going to be in and out.
That's right.
And I want to cook these vegetables pretty quick to go ahead and get it on that chicken, so that way that chicken doesn't dry out. So we're going to be cooking this vegetable medley down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't like a certain one of these vegetables, you don't have to do it. If you just want to use meat and cheese, you can do that as well, okay? But we're going to be smothering, covering these beautiful chicken breasts and some delicious vegetables from the RecTech garden. Man, that thing produces all year round, Chef.
All year round. Let's go.
All right. So mine is easy peasy lemon squeezy. You're going to bust out, and you're actually going to do Hasselback chicken.
I am going to do some Hasselback chicken.
Okay.
It's super easy. For you guys, it's going to be a great recipe.
I'm thinking Hasselhoff.
No, not the Hoff.
No, not the Hoff.
No.
God bless you, Hoff.
God bless you. This is going to be a great recipe for you guys to duplicate at your homes. You guys ask for chicken breast. This is going to be one of the most flavorful, easiest chicken recipes that I know of. So
shoot, yeah.
What we have here, just 2 chicken breasts. I'm going to be doing 2 different types of Hasselback chicken.
Okay.
Right? So if you're not familiar with the Hasselback chicken, all it is a chicken breast that we're going to go ahead and slice, right? Not all the way through.
Oh, why not?
Right? About 90% of the way through, because we want it to stay connected.
Okay.
Right? So we're just going to slice it through. Not all the way. You see how I'm leaving it a little bit connected right there. All right, we'll do one more. Little slice. I'm slicing it on the biased.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us know where you're watching from. I can see your comments right here in my hand. I got my phone out. Shout out to Scruffy Dog, Sherry Roberts, Tommy Boatwright, Nicholas Jackson, Stephen Hare, Carrie, Philip, Adam, Bobby.
So I got some of the Loco Gringo, raised Loco Gringo. We're just going to season up this first breast, right? Getting in the crevices and the cracks.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Now, Chef John, did you put any oil or anything on that?
I haven't put anything on here, just the season and made the slices in the season. Then we're going to go ahead and hit it with some of that Chef Greg's 4-letter rub. Absolutely delicious. It's part of that rub and sauce bundle. You guys can pick that up at rectech.com. Now you want to get inside the cuts, right? Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Now the other one we're going to go ahead and hit with a little bit of Chef Greg's, right? Getting in all those crevices.
Don't forget, we've got the Scratch and Dent sale at both locations here in Evans, Georgia and Lehigh, Utah. If you're looking for a sale, if you're looking to get yourself a huge discount on any grill, make sure you check out the retail locations. Saturday is the last day.
There you go. Now we're gonna go light on the Old Bay, but we want to hit it with a little bit of Old Bay.
Oh,
if
Bay.
you
Is
guys,
that gonna be your fishy one?
Yeah, this is gonna be my fishy one.
There you go.
If you guys have some of that Dirty Girl seasoning still left in your cabinets,
absolutely,
that would be absolutely perfect for this. Okay.
Yeah.
So next step is we're gonna go ahead and start stuffing the slices. So I've got some delicious bacon here.
Okay.
Right.
We cooked that on the grill.
Sure enough,
using the cooking mat.
Right. So it's about 80% of the way cooked. So we're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of bacon. We're gonna slide it in that first one. Right. We're also going to take a little bit of cheese. Now you can use whatever cheese you like. I'm using Gouda today for this demonstration. Right, so we got one fold done. Then we're going to come back with a little bit more Gouda cheese. Right, place that down first. Then we're going to take some bell peppers. And we're going to slide them in here,
and
just
you
like that.
definitely want to use a nice melty cheese.
Yeah, definitely.
When you're doing this.
Definitely. And a couple of zucchini. Yeah, we're getting a little fancy now. Right, so we got that one. So now we're going to go ahead and put another piece of cheese.
Yum.
I'm going to take some of these delicious red onions. And we're going to stuff that right in there like that.
Okay, Dan.
Let's go ahead and throw another couple zucchinis in here.
Holy smokes. Shout out YouTube. We love y'all.
Thank y'all for watching. Right, doesn't that look good so far? And you can do this with whatever vegetable you guys like. If you don't like vegetables, I've got another recipe that I'm going to do in just a second. Let me show you guys how to do this. So we're going to go with a little bit more cheese right here in the front. And we're going to go with a little bit more bacon.
Okay.
Right, and this one is pretty much done. I'm going to go back over the top with some of that Loco Gringo. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That would be great. All right, so this one's going to be done. So I have the RT 1250 set at 375 degrees, and we're burning the RecTech Ultimate Blend pellet, right? All right, so next up, I've got to do like a crab stuffing for this one, right? So what I have is some imitation crab meat, right? We're going to go ahead and add our crab meat to our mixing bowl. Right, next up, I've got some cream cheese that I'll be keeping nice and warm on the top of the 1250. So we're going to go ahead and take about 2 ounces of that cream cheese. We're going to put it right in the bowl. Right, next up, we're going to go ahead and hit it with some of that Old Bay.
Man, I use that Old Bay on low country boils.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm cooking like any kind of fish, that Old Bay is one of my go-tos.
A little bit of Chef Greg's. Then we're going to add a little bit of heavy cream to it. And then we're just going to start mixing this up with our hand. Now we want to break up that crab meat. That's what we're looking for. So it's not so chunky.
Okay.
We want to kind of shred it up in there.
Little chef tip.
A little chef tip for you.
And this is that same stuff that they use in, you know, those California rolls.
Yep, that's exactly
all
right,
that cool
Jody.
stuff.
That's exactly right, my friend. All right, so what we're going to do now is I have this delicious chicken breast. I'm going to go ahead and take some of these mushrooms.
Got your hand nice and delicious.
Yeah, it looks good, right? And we're going to go ahead and just stuff it in here, guys.
Oh, yeah, stuff it.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. Looks good.
I want to remind everybody we've got up to $400 of savings at rectech.com going on right now with grills, 25% off icers, and a boatload of savings going on right now at the Scratch and Dent sales locally here at Evans, Georgia, and Lehigh, Utah.
That's right. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. All right, now we got that last one. We're going to go ahead and throw the last little bit of mushrooms in here.
Yum.
Absolutely perfect. A little bit more of the crab stuffing.
And don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's like a crab rangoon.
Yeah,
you know?
it really
like a
is.
crab rangoon.
And the key, another key to a good chef tip is keep it simple, guys. Don't try to do too much. You know, the simpler you can keep it, the more delicious it's going to turn out. I absolutely promise you that. All right.
Absolutely.
So we're going to go on the grill, right?
Okay.
Jody, what do we have it set? Oh, 400. So we're 400 degrees, not 350. I'm sorry, guys.
I can turn it down to 350.
No, 400 degrees is perfect. Okay. Perfect. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take our chicken. We're going to place it on the non-stick grill mat. Easy peasy. Right? I'm going to go ahead and hit the top of this with a little bit more Old Bay.
Yum. So I messed up the other day, Chef John.
You did?
Yep, I didn't clean out my fire pot.
Ooh, buddy.
After 4 or 5 cooks.
Oh, what happened?
I probably went 6 or 7 cooks without cleaning out my fire pot.
Tell the people what happened. I already know what happened. Tell them what happened.
So when I went for that 8th cook, Chef John, I turned my grill on. What happened? It had a super dirty fire pot, right? So there's a bunch of ash piled up in my fire pot, covering up my igniter rod, okay? So when I turned that grill on, all of those pellets came on top of that ash.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And it took, man, probably about 10 to 15 minutes till I noticed what was going on.
Okay.
I went out there, it was smoking like crazy.
Oh.
And then boom, you know, my lid popped up.
Wow.
And there was like an explosion.
It's a little scary.
But what happened was the
Talk to
grill
them.
just went on to working right after that.
Yeah.
But I did have to clean my fire pot after that, of course.
Right.
Now, I know there's a lot of folks out there that they've had that happen to them. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's very important that you clean your grill, your fire pot, every 4 to 5 cooks. It's all about airflow.
Yes.
What happened was, when I didn't clean out my grill, is that igniter rod got covered up with ash. When those pellets started dumping down, it took about 10 minutes for them to like really ignite. It only takes about a minute or two normally for them to ignite. But because there was so much fuel in that fire pot, and that igniter rod got it so hot that it actually created like a backdraft or implosion situation.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay? That can happen,
Yeah, it can happen.
if you don't keep up on the maintenance of your grill. So I highly encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, don't be like Jody. Clean out your grill every 4 to 5, clean out your fire pot every 4 to 5 cooks.
Yep.
Let your grill run itself empty about every 4 to 5 bags of pellets. Easy peasy. But that was me. I did that.
Yeah.
It was all on me.
Hey, what pellets were you using?
I was using the Rectech Mesquite pellets.
Okay.
I've been on those.
How do you like them so far?
I like them. They're good and smoky. Today, I don't want a lot of smoke. I want a little bit of sweetness because we've got all this bacon. We got these veggies.
Right.
We got the chicken. So I decided to use the apple pellets today.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yep. What about you?
I've been still using a mixture of the Rectech Ultimate Blend, and I've been adding the fruit pellets to it. So I've been using a lot of apples so far, and I found that when I mix them together like that, I get a great result.
Nice,
Great
nice.
result. All right, how are we doing over here, buddy?
Man, come over here, Sherpa. Check these out. Again, I've got my cast iron skillet in here. You could do this on the flat side of the sear kit, but my cast iron skillet works just fine. This is about a 9-incher. And again, these veggies are about ready to put on these chicken breasts, okay? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But we will show you what I did to my chicken.
Yeah.
Which again, I don't do much to it, okay? Oh yeah. I credit Chick-fil-A. Shout out Chick-fil-A.
Shout out Chick-fil-A.
Worked for Chick-fil-A for 2 years, and that's where I perfected my chicken breast cooking.
I like it.
You got, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that, you know, when you get the breast, you're gonna have this line in it, okay? What I have learned to do is kind of break that line kind of open, kind of spread that chicken open a little bit.
There you go.
Kind of spread it open a little bit, make it a little bit more even, okay? And a little bit wider.
And that's important because when your food is more even and it's
Correct.
more alike, it's going to cook a lot better.
Right. So these 3 chicken breasts are about the same size.
Yes, sir.
A lot of times folks will get these chicken breasts and they'll be in various sizes.
Right.
Okay. When that happens, you know, you need to make sure that you take the small ones off before the larger ones.
Yes, sir.
Because again, that's why you're going to dry out your chicken breasts, because you're leaving all of them on there until that largest piece is done.
That's
no,
right.
that is not right.
That's all right.
You got to take those little ones off, because
Yep.
those, you know, you got to take them off when they're done, ladies and gentlemen. That's another reason why you're drying out your chicken.
Yeah.
Another reason why you dry it out your chicken is because you're leaving it like this. You're leaving it like a little hockey puck. Okay, you need to spread that bad boy open. If you want to, you can get a mallet and you can pound this out a little bit, not flat, but you can pound it out, therefore
even.
making it cook a lot more even.
Yeah,
okay,
for
being
sure.
safer. Okay, but all I do is spread it open just like that. Okay, no need for any oils or anything like that. I like. We're going to use that Rossaruski's honey rib rub today. That's going to work with those apple pellets. We're going to go ahead and season at the top. Well, excuse me, the bottom. I always give it a good tap just to kind of make sure it holds on. Again, this chicken was tacky. It wasn't dry, so that's that tackiness is what that seasoning is going to stick to.
Now, if your chicken wasn't tacky, Jetty, what would be some acceptable binders to use?
Anything that you would bind your pork butts or your briskets or anything like that. I wouldn't use anything sweet, you know, but olive oil, mayonnaise, you know, anything, Chef John. Mustard, if you wanted to.
Right.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, this is it. This is all we're going to do to these chickens, okay? Now, you could, if you wanted to, you could brine them.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. You could inject them if you wanted to.
Totally could.
But these are going to be perfect, okay? The Rectech is going to do all the work, and it's going to turn these, again, normally dry pieces of meat into delicious, moist, Love that word. Juicy pieces of chicken, okay?
Yeah,
now come on
for
over here, Sherpa. Again, that B380X featuring that front folding shelf, Wi-Fi technology. I can turn this grill up, down, on, or off from anywhere in the world using my RecTech app on my iPhone.
And speaking of that RecTech app, it has been inundated with new recipes daily. Guys, if you haven't checked it out in a while, head on over and download the app, and then go on and check all those new recipes out.
All right, now that Sherpa's looking in the grill, what we're gonna do is I will show you, ladies and gentlemen, how I like to smother these bad boys. Now, you can use the pan. Some folks like to use the pan and just smother it in the pan. We're not gonna do it that way today. We're gonna smother it in the grill. So we'll take these, we'll just take a couple of chicken breasts really quick. Now, I like to do it from the bottom. Why? Because it's like a cup. It's gonna hold all of that deliciousness there in that cup. Thank you, Chef John.
Yes, sir.
I've got some white American today. That's what cheese I'm gonna be using. So what I like to do is break the cheese in half, go right down the center. This is gonna start that
Now,
flavor.
Jody, this would be a great meal prep, wouldn't it too? A recipe for meal prep, because you could do all this stuff ahead of time, saute the vegetables down,
Yes, sir.
and cook the chicken off, and then you can just reheat it all together with the cheese, right?
Absolutely, Chef John. Very good point. And I think, the folks hit me up via social media or, or email. I think they are, really, in fact, meal planners. So that's what they were looking for, is just more ideas and better ways to cook that chicken breast. Okay, we're going to top it with those delicious vegetables. Again, if you don't like vegetables, you don't have to use the vegetables. You could, if you wanted to, just use bacon like we are doing right here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We'll cover that in a piece of cheese. Okay. And what we're going to do is we'll close that bad boy. Now, what I like to do when I melt my cheese, Chef John,
Yes, sir.
is I like to take a little bit of liquid, okay?
Uh-oh.
And I like to throw it on that deflector shield, creating some steam,
buddy.
therefore melting the cheese just a little bit quicker.
I like that chef tip.
Yeah.
I like that chef tip. That's great. That's absolutely great. All right, so I have a couple that are done.
Oh, you got some? Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Right there. Look at how good that looks. So when they came off of the grill, I went ahead and put a little balsamic vinegar reduction over top of the vegetable ones with the bacon, and then the crab stuffed ones I hit with a little bit of that delicious. And shout out to him. He liked my TikTok.
For real?
Yeah, awesome. He liked it as well. Shout out to Bashan's. This stuff is absolutely delicious, guys. Y'all pick this stuff up. I went ahead.
It's like Texas Pete, man. Throw that stuff on everything.
Everything, and I just put it right over top of the crab.
That looks
stuffed.
great, man.
Right, just easy peasy like that. That's going to be absolutely delicious.
Now, if you're feeling frisky, we've got those new sauces.
Yeah.
Available at rectech.com.
That's right.
The white sauce, the mustard sauce, and then the secret.
And your favorite.
Sweet sauce.
Yeah, that's Jody's
is what I like
favorite
to just go ahead and just douse
Yeah.
it in. So come on over here, Sherpa. We'll show them how quickly that cheese melted because of our steam there.
Yeah, your steam bath,
Right,
your beer steam bath. That's
right
awesome.
there. We're just creating a little bit of steam there. And now I'm just going to, wow, that thing's still spinning. That's
still
great.
spinning.
But again, speaking of still spinning, Chef John, we got to spin that wheel of RecTech.
We sure enough do.
Okay, get on in here, Sherpa. Now again, don't put cold sauce on hot food, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
Just don't do it. And you don't have to have a lot. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. You got your little brush, You can paint it on there. That looks absolutely amazing. Oh, jeez.
But guys, I'll give you 3 seconds to smash that share button. 3, 2, 1, smash it! So you can share all of this knowledge all over the internet.
Yeah,
you guys
this is amplification.
Yeah.
This is amplification. We're amplifying your chicken breast right now.
That's right.
You guys are just, you're throwing salt and pepper on them. You're throwing them on the grill. You're cooking them until they're 175 degrees. You're taking them off.
Yuck.
You're not letting them rest. You're cutting right into them. You're letting what little moisture is in there just drain right out.
Yeah. Terrible.
Again, 165 degrees is the safe temperature. I like to take my chicken to like 155, 160.
I'm the same way.
And then we let it rest. It'll carry over cook. It'll be safe, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you. Now, with stuff like like darker meat.
Yes.
I take it to a higher temperature because you need to break down all of those fats that are in there, okay? My chicken wings, I like a nice crispy skin, so I take those son of guns to 185, 190 degrees.
What temperature are you cooking your chicken wings at?
I like to cook my chicken wings at 425 degrees.
Okay.
That is my favorite. Now, if we're talking about, now that's on the 1250, we're talking about the bullseye.
Right.
Because it's got more of that direct heat, I'm a 400 degree kind of guy on the outside rim.
That's how you do it.
Easy peasy.
Easy
We've done that
peasy.
Via social media,
Yeah.
YouTube,
Yeah.
Facebook.
Tried, tested, and true.
We know it's going to work.
It's gonna work.
And you're going to knock it right out of the park.
All right.
But again, with the light, what is it called? White meat?
White meat.
Light meat?
White meat.
White meat.
White meat.
Woo! That doesn't sound right to
White
me.
meat and dark meat.
Doesn't sound right.
It sounds good. I love dark meat.
Me too. but let's go ahead. I'm gonna pull mine off. It looks super sexy.
It does look good. So real quick, going back to those chicken wings, 'cause I get questions about chicken wings all the time, Jody. What is your go-to seasoning for your chicken wings?
Well, I mean, it just depends on, what kind of chicken wing I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so the last ones you made, what did you put on them?
The last ones I made were, I used that teriyaki sauce, and I used the Jody's Asian Persuasion combination.
That's a good combo.
Yep. Normally, I like them sweet with a little bit of heat, so I'll mix the Rosses and Ron's together.
That's what I like.
I'll use Ben's and Colden's together for a little bit, just a saltier, more herbaceous, savory wing. What about you, big guy?
I'm with you on the honey rib rub and the raw screw pig. That is a great combination for a little sweet heat, and that's pretty much my go-to. I also do like the soul powder on chicken wings. Gives a little bit of that lemon spice. It's really good. But you can pick up all of these spices, all of these rubs at rectech.com in the rub and sauce bundle. You guys go check it out for sure. Man, this is smelling delicious.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep making them. How about you spin that wheel? Let's give something away.
All right, come on, Sharp. Come on over here. Let's spin this wheel.
Now, how often, Chef John, do we give something away?
Every Friday, we're giving something away, guys. All you got to do is tune in. And when we spin this wheel, there's two rules to the wheel of RecTech. The first rule is you got to spin it hard as hell, AKA with the most confidence in yourself.
Yep.
And the second rule is you got to spin it clockwise.
Yeah.
Right? So we have an unwritten rule. We like to put it on what we're going to try to give away. So let's try to give away another grill, Jody.
That's right. That's all we want to do, baby.
380X.
That's all. We just want to make people happy.
Man, we'll make them happy. Count me down, big guy.
3, 2, 1. Spin it.
All right, round and round it goes. All you got to do to enter to win is like this video, love this video, share this video, and put in the comment section a great question. Any question you want, put it in the comment section.
You may be featured next week.
That's right. Here we go. What's it going to stop on? Oh, RecTech sunglasses.
Those are exclusive.
They're exclusive. They're polarized, and they are absolutely awesome. I got two pairs myself.
Yeah, you got them. You got the RecTech grills and the RecTech. That's fun.
Yeah, I do.
You got two versions.
Two versions, buddy.
But again, we have elevated your chicken breasts today, ladies and gentlemen. If you take these tips and tricks, you will also elevate your chicken breasts. Again, these things are going to be super juicy.
Yeah.
Couple of let's just go down the tips.
Let's go down it.
Cooking temperature. Don't cook them at too high of a temperature. Okay, you're more likely to dry them out and burn them if you cook them at a higher temperature. Okay?
Yes.
The internal temperature is also very important. Do not go over 165 degrees. Try to stay right up under that when you take it off. Okay, and then when it carry over cooks, when you let it rest on your cutting board, it'll get up to that safe temperature and you'll be just fine. Marinate your chicken if you have an opportunity to. Okay, that's also going to add moisture inside of that chicken. Use a brine if you want to. Brine it overnight. By osmosis, that salt will pull that water inside of that chicken and make it more juicy and moist. You can also inject. Inject your chicken.
Which is a great tool. If you guys haven't picked up an injector, run on over to your local, Tractor Supply store. Grab yourself a horse inseminator and use that as your...
No, I'm
telling the truth.
You guys are laughing out there, but it's going to be way cheaper to get like a horse or a bovine inoculator.
Thank you, bovine inoculator. That's what I was trying to think.
Inoculator with a needle. That's going to be much cheaper than going on Amazon or going to a website and getting an injector. It's going to be half the price, ladies and gentlemen, if you get it as that tool.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hook you guys up. Trying to drop a knowledge for you guys out there. But definitely, injecting is going to be a great way to go. If you haven't injected, I would totally encourage you this year, 2023. Let's elevate your cooking game.
Amplify, baby.
Let's amplify it. Let's go ahead, pick yourself up an injector, and let's start, because chickens relatively cheap. It's super easy
You
to
can
get.
practice on it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start practicing injections on our chicken.
Ooh, Sherpa, look at that.
Ooh.
Jeez, here you go, buddy. I got you right
You
here.
got me right there?
Got you a little piece.
Okay.
You know, a little something.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one up, sure, but don't get too close though.
Crab rangoon.
There you go. A couple pieces right there for you, big guy. All right, let's try this out.
Okay. Again, we've already tried it. We know it's going to be absolutely delicious,
Yeah.
but
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. Oh yeah, that's a win.
Bacon makes everything better.
It really does.
All right?
Super juicy,
All right.
super delicious. That's a win. All right.
Let's try yours.
Yeah. Oh man. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's real good, guys.
Hey, John,
This all.
what do chickens grow on?
No. What do chickens grow on?
An eggplant.
Hey!
Gotcha. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to get the heck out of here. It's been a super long show. Remember, you can save up to $500 at rectech.com, recteq.com. It's 25% off of icers. You got to pick yourself up on icer.
Yeah.
You're going to save a crap ton of money, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. And if you guys ever need us, feel free to reach out to us, 706-922-0890. We have a bank of people standing by waiting to answer your call.
Don't forget, Saturday is the last day for the on-location scratch and dent sale. You got to take the grill with you, ladies and gentlemen. From everybody here at the RecTech Worldwide headquarters, God bless you. God bless the United States of America.
And we'll see you at the RecTech. Do, 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 skiddly do, 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 do. Do, do, do. RecTech lifestyle. Set it, come get it.